Adam Kahane's Collaborating with the Enemy is a thought-provoking guide on how to navigate and even embrace collaboration with individuals or groups who oppose our views, values, or goals. This may sound counterintuitive, especially in a world where confrontation and division seem to be the default approach to conflict. However, Kahane argues that true, lasting solutions to complex and systemic problems cannot be achieved without collaboration, no matter how difficult or resistant the parties involved may be. The book is based on Kahane's extensive experience working in conflict zones around the world, where he helped diverse groups with opposing interests work together to find common ground. Kahane starts by dismantling the conventional wisdom that collaboration is only possible when everyone is in agreement. This common belief assumes that for effective collaboration, all parties must align on their values, goals, or ideologies. However, Kahane challenges this notion by proposing that real collaboration often happens when there is disagreement, and even when people see each other as enemies. The book stresses that collaboration is not just about agreeing on everything but about finding a way to work together despite differences. One of the key concepts Kahane introduces is that collaboration requires vulnerability and a willingness to step out of our comfort zones. It's easy to collaborate with people who think like we do, but true collaboration requires reaching out to those with whom we disagree. To build productive relationships, we need to stop seeing the other person as an adversary and start viewing them as a partner in solving a shared problem. This shift in perspective is essential for transforming conflict into cooperation. Throughout the book, Kahane emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding. While it may feel tempting to view those who oppose us as enemies, the reality is that most people who disagree with us have valid reasons for their positions. Instead of dismissing these perspectives, Kahane suggests that we listen, understand, and even attempt to see the world through the other person's eyes. By doing so, we can uncover areas of mutual interest and begin to work together toward a solution. A major theme of the book is shared goals. Kahane believes that one of the most powerful tools in collaboration is identifying and focusing on common objectives. When two or more parties are at odds, it's easy to get bogged down in the differences. But Kahane encourages readers to zoom out and identify what both sides want or need. This shared goal provides the foundation on which collaboration can be built, regardless of the initial barriers to cooperation. Kahane also discusses the challenge of trust in collaboration, particularly when the parties involved come from different backgrounds or ideologies. Trust is the currency of collaboration, but it cannot be forced. Instead, Kahane suggests building trust incrementally by making small commitments and following through on them. When both parties feel that they can rely on each other, it becomes easier to overcome resistance and work toward a solution. Another core aspect of the book is the idea of the value of conflict. Kahane challenges the assumption that conflict is something to be avoided or suppressed. Instead, he argues that conflict, when managed properly, can be a source of innovation and creativity. In fact, the most effective collaborations often emerge from creative tension, where differing ideas and approaches are integrated into new, more comprehensive solutions. Rather than fearing conflict, Kahane advocates for embracing it as a necessary step toward progress. The book also explores the role of power dynamics in collaboration. When working with someone you perceive as an enemy, power imbalances often come into play. Kahane highlights the importance of recognizing these dynamics and being mindful of how they affect the process of collaboration. While collaboration doesn't mean giving up your own values or compromising on essential beliefs, it does require a level of flexibility and adaptability. In many cases, collaboration involves finding creative solutions that allow all parties to retain their sense of dignity and integrity while moving toward a shared objective. Kahane's approach is not about compromise but about finding ways to create something greater than what either side could achieve alone. This often means exploring new ideas, trying out different strategies, and testing solutions that might initially seem unappealing or uncomfortable. The key to success in such a scenario is keeping an open mind and staying focused on the bigger picture. As the book progresses, Kahane shares practical advice on how to build effective collaborative relationships, even when there is no clear agreement between the parties involved. One piece of advice is to approach collaboration with a mindset of experimentation and learning, rather than seeking immediate results. Collaboration, especially when working with opposing parties, is often a process of trial and error. Not every attempt will succeed, but each step taken toward mutual understanding brings us closer to the ultimate goal. Kahane's work is grounded in the belief that no problem is too big to be solved through collaboration. While individual action is important, the real breakthroughs happen when people work together, especially when they overcome their fears and prejudices. Kahane draws on numerous case studies from his work in various conflict-ridden countries, showing how groups that were initially hostile can ultimately come together to create lasting solutions. One of the most profound lessons of the book is that collaboration is an ongoing process. There is no final destination where all conflict is resolved, and collaboration is no longer needed. Instead, collaboration requires continuous effort, and its success hinges on the willingness to keep working together even when setbacks occur. Kahane encourages readers to embrace the journey, understanding that the path to collaboration is full of challenges, but the results are well worth the effort. Kahane also highlights the need for patience and perseverance. In complex situations, results may not be immediate. It may take months or even years for collaboration to bear fruit, and there will be times when progress seems impossible. However, by keeping focused on the long-term vision and maintaining an open, cooperative attitude, collaboration can lead to profound change, even in the most difficult of circumstances. Finally, Collaborating with the Enemy concludes with a call to action for anyone who wants to make a difference in their communities or workplaces. Collaboration is not just a skill, it is a mindset, and it requires a shift in how we approach conflict. Rather than seeing disagreement as something to avoid, Kahane encourages us to embrace it as an opportunity to collaborate, learn, and create solutions that will make a lasting impact. If we can find ways to collaborate with those we perceive as our enemies, we can tackle some of the most intractable challenges facing the world today. In the end, the book is a powerful reminder that collaboration is not about winning or losing. It's about working together, even with those we disagree with, to achieve something greater than any one of us could accomplish alone. As Kahane puts it, the real power of collaboration lies in its potential to transform conflict into cooperation, creating outcomes that are better, more inclusive, and more sustainable for everyone involved.